Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am CS Jaspreet. Today's video is on the ICSI important announcement regarding the major initiatives that ICSI is taking up for the benefits of students for CS December 2020 examinations. Now, as we all know, the CS examination will be held from 21st December to 30th December. There is a requirement for a safe and secured environment as well. So these are the instructions starting with the preventive measures for students. Let's start what all is in the notification, but before that, please subscribe to my channel. Starting up first with the generic preventive measures, like there will be 6 feet gap physical distancing between the students. Only 12 candidates will be sitting in a single room as compared to earlier when 25 candidates were sitting. But due to social distancing, now only 12 candidates will be sitting in a room. You have to use your face masks, your face covers, and you have to keep it wearing throughout the examination. You're not allowed to remove it from your faces. Then you need to use the hand washes or alcohol based hand sanitizer for the safety. You have to follow the respiratory etiquette. Simply, if you're sneezing or you're coughing, use your tissue, handkerchief or your flexed elbow and dispose of your used tissues properly. These are just the basic respiratory etiquettes that will help you as well as other students to prevent from any of the flu or any of other problems. Self-monitoring of health is important. Now, a self-declaration has to be submitted about your health status to the superintendent of examinations. The candidate will submit that you are well, and that's a kind of self-declaration only. Spitting shall be strictly prohibited. It is a general etiquette also, and due to COVID, spitting is strictly prohibited. Moving forward to the examination center specific measures. Now ICSI ensures that all the examination centers are established outside the containment zone. Definitely it is providing additional staff strength, additional accommodation, sanitization, hygiene and maintenance of social distancing. If you are sitting for the exams, institute is taking proper care of social distancing, sanitization. You need not worry about all those things. Entry will start 1 hour before as to maintain, definitely not to rush the students, to just avoid the crowding of students. It will start 1 hour before the actual timing. So you have to reach the examination halls 1 hour before the actual timing, and you are only allowed to leave the examination halls 1 hour after the commencement of examination, after fulfilling necessary requirements. Seating capacity, as I already told you, it has now been reduced to just 12 students in an examination room, which earlier was 25. You can say less than half capacity, just to ensure the social distancing. Next is the number of examination centers has also been increased by ICSI. Earlier we just had 172 examination centers, but this time we are having 262 examination centers. The institute is putting great efforts to make uh, this examination process a success. So please appreciate that as well. Moving forward, Institute has made the necessary arrangement for face covers, face masks, hand sanitizers, soap, everything at the centers also for the use of personnel as well as the students. Before entering the hall, you have to wear your face mask and your face cover and keep it wearing throughout the examination. Now, when you will download the admit card, there will be an attachment of self declaration by candidates. You have to fill it and you have to sign it and give it to the superintendent of examinations. This is very important, and the format will be attached with the admit card only. Don't worry about that. When you will download the admit card, you will get that format as well. You have to duly file it and sign it, self declaring that you are in a good health status to the superintendent of examination. Then necessary instructions have been issued to the candidates, and they are already hosted on institute's website also, and they will be downloaded with your admit card also. The instructions, I have made a video on that. If you have not seen that video, I'll put the link in the description box below. In that video also, and today also I'm repeating, in such examinations for any other professional examination, you should always read the instructions properly, whether it is along with your admit card or whether it is on your question paper or whether it is on your answer sheet. Reading the instructions is very important. You should always remember that it's not just studying makes you a good professional. You have to follow all these things as well. Reading instructions, missing one or two instructions Believe me, missing one or two instructions can cost you a whole attempt. So read the instructions properly. Don't just keep studying your books. Take out the time for reading the instructions that are being given with admit cards or that you receive on the question paper or on the answer sheets as well. So do that thing. Instruction to superintendents are also there, invigilators are also there, and general observers are also there. Then all precautions like face masks, social distancing, maintenance of hygiene, that will always be there at the examination centers. Don't worry about that. And candidate, you will only be allowed to carry some permitted items and not allowed any other items, the specified ones. So I have already made the video about the instructions for foundation also, executive also, and professional also. I'll put the links of those videos in the description box below and any other related video as well. Now comes the most important part, that is candidate specific beneficial measures. Now what has happened? As we all know that June 2020 examinations were initially scheduled from 1st to 10th June 2020. They got rescheduled to 6th to 16th July 2020, which again got rescheduled to 18th to 28th August 2020, and now we all know that they are merged with the December 2020 session of examinations. It was very unfortunate due to COVID-19 pandemic that no such institute was able to conduct the examinations, and ultimately they got merged with the December 2020 examination. Moving further, the last date for submission of examination fee was extended up to 5th April 2020 in place of 25th March 2020, and that too was a good initiative because it was without late fee, and 15th April 2020 in place of 9th April 2020, and this was regarding with late fees. The last date for submission of exemption application on the basis of LLP and ICMAI final pass, it was also extended from 9th April 2020 to 15th April 2020. Last fee for submission of examination fee was waived. Late fee was also waived. They are the measures that are taken for the benefit of the students only. Considering the request from students, online window for submitting of examination form was reopened for 2 days, that is 22nd and 23rd April 2020, to facilitate students who could not fill exam form within stipulated time. The last date for submission of requests for exemption was again extended to 23rd April 2020. So in nutshell, you should not forget that institute has been doing efforts time and again to benefit you, to help you to sit in the examinations or for filing of examination forms. So keep that things in view as well. Moving further, the institute has allowed the students the examination fees totally carried forward to December 2020 examinations, who were allowed to opt out from appearing in June 2020 examinations. Then who had submitted their examination form for June 2020, they were allowed to carry forward or carry over all the benefits that are available to them, including payment of fee and subject wise exemptions. So they were allowed to carry forward their fee, carry forward their exams, all the benefits which they had earlier. Now candidates enrolled for June 2020 session, they were allowed to change their examination center, their module and medium without payment of any fees, and even the addition of modules for December 2020 within the stipulated period. These all were the notifications or the announcements that time and again were there on the institute's website. I have made videos on all of these instructions. I'll put the links in the description box below. Benefit of change in module, center, medium was granted till 9th October 2020 without payment of fee. Facility of addition for June 2020 session was also granted till 9th October 2020. One more attempt. This was a big initiative, that one more attempt under 2012 old syllabus for executive and professional, that has also been extended to June 2021 session of examinations. Yes, the students who had the last attempt this time can now attempt for June 2021 as well. The attempt was extended. Carry forward of examination fees was allowed from December 2020 to June 2021 as well. For that also window was opened from 2nd November to 6th November. There has been relaxations for complying of pre-examination test and one-day orientation program for enrollment to institutes December 2020 exam session. If you have not done the pre-examination test, or if you have not done the one-day orientation program, you can still sit for the examination, because understands that there have been a lot of problems due to COVID. Then the total time period for December 2020 was enhanced and now to be held from 21st December 2020 as per the timetable, for which the candidates were allowed to enroll themselves by submitting online examination form together with the requisite exam fees, with effect from 26 July 2020 till 25th September 2020 without late fee, and up to 9th October 2020 with late fees. The facility under old syllabus for one more examination was extended to the candidates, and accordingly, the candidates of executive or the professional who were under the old syllabus, they were provided one more opportunity to sit in ICSI examinations to be held in December 2020 as per their old syllabus. Even the benefit of appearing in 3 elective subjects was also extended to for the students to sit in the examinations which are going to be held under the merging of June 2020 session and December 2020 session, which were forensic audit, direct tax law and practice, valuation and business modeling. And keeping in view, there have been because the candidates, to just facilitate the candidates that they need not commute from long distance, and to prevent the overcrowding, new ad hoc examination centers are also opened at following places. So these are the ad hoc new examination centers that are made to facilitate the students for traveling less and to stop the overcrowding. If you talk about the East and West Bengal, South 24 Parganas. If you talk about North, it is in Haryana, Bhiwani. Then comes South. In South, in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, you can see the cities also where the examination centers are being allotted. In West, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and North again Haryana, West, Madhya Pradesh, South, Tamil Nadu. These are just the cities where new centers are allotted for facilitating the students. Moving forward, ICSI has also decided to open more examination centers in metro or mega cities, and they have further divided Bengaluru into zones. Thane, Navi Mumbai, Kolkata, Mumbai, Chennai, Bhubaneswar, Hyderabad, just to stop the overcrowding. And I told you earlier we just had 172 examination centers, which are being increased to 262 examination centers. And the next is about the opt-out option. This was an announcement yesterday only, on which I had made the video, that if you want to opt out and you get positive, or your immediate relatives get COVID positive from 20th November 2020 to 30th December 2020, both dates inclusive, they can opt out, but with submission of the COVID-19 positive test report. The detailed video will be linked in the description box below of this opt-out, regarding this opt-out facility, with the last date is 15th January 2021, and it's very clearly said the next examination will be held from 1st June 2021 only. The next attempt will come in June 2021 session of examinations only. Talking about the other benefits which were extended to the candidates are, like, the last date for compliance with requirements of pre-exam test and one-day orientation was also extended up to 30th April 2020 if you want to enroll for June 2020 examinations, and extension of last date for submission of online requests for change of center, medium, module, cancellation of exemption for June 2020 up to 5th June 2020. Last date for compliance with requirements of pre-exam test and one-day orientation was also extended up to 30th April 2020. It was further extended to 31st May 2020, then again extended to 31st August 2020. And reopening for submitting change requests from 17th June to 30th June 2020. So these above all were the initiatives which ICSI has been kept on taking for the benefits of the candidates. So you don't think that they they are making sure your safety, your security and hygiene of the examination centers as well, to make this December 2020 session of examinations a success. So cooperate with them and appreciate the efforts of your institute as well. Thank you so much for watching the video. Hit the like button. Before leaving the channel, please subscribe to the channel, and now you can follow me on Instagram as well. The link is in the description box below.